Hello and welcome to Move with Naomi. This is going to be a gentle morning yoga class. If you have blocks or knee pads and you want to grab those for your practice, great. If not, you don't need it, just a helpful supplement. Otherwise, just get your mat and let's get going. We're going to start in a child's pose. So you're taking your knees out to the sides, your toes come together behind you. Press your hips back and walk your fingertips to the top of your mat. We're just going to rock side to side, rolling our forehead on the mat, getting into our hips. And then I want you to pause. Taking your hands behind your neck, just ground in here. Taking just a moment, maybe thinking of an intention for your practice today, whether it's to make your body feel strong, to clear your mind, or to help you be the best version of yourself today. And then take your fingertips back out to the front. Walk it off to the right side. Your left hand can come on top of right. Breathe in. And then sink back a little further. Make the way all the way across your mat. This time right hand comes on top of left. Breathe in. And on your exhale, sit back into your left hip. Come back through center. Make your way up to a tabletop so your hands are directly under your shoulders. You're going to take your fingertips out towards the side walls. Begin to rock side to side. Gentle movements, opening up your wrists. And then I want you to move your fingertips back towards your toes and rock back and forth. Just a little more wrist work here. Now take your fingertips to the front of the room. We'll take cat and cow, breathe in, look up. And on the exhale, round your spine. Inhale, gaze lifts, elbows bend. And on the exhale, push it away, spine to the ceiling, come up onto your fingertips. Make your way back to your neutral tabletop. Start to figure eight your hips, just swishing side to side. Yeah, and then look over your right shoulder, back to your toes. And then to the left. Come back through center, lift your right arm out to the side, bring it up, and then thread it under your left. In this moment, you can take your left hand to the small of your back, helping you peel your torso open. You have an option to extend your left leg back if you want to bring a little balance into this morning posture. Or you can just settle in right where you are, resting into this pose. And then make your way back to your neutral tabletop. Your right arm's going to lift out to the side again. Reach, and then plant. Left arm comes out to the side. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, thread it under. Your right hand this time comes to the small of your back. Peel your torso open so your shoulder drops behind you. Option to extend your right leg back, option to leave it right where it is. Breathe in and empty. Come back through center. Your left hand's gonna go up to the side again. And then you're gonna take it back to your neutral tabletop. You're gonna curl your toes under and sit back for a yogi toe stand. So we're just gonna take our hands to heart here, putting some pressure into our heels with our glutes. Take a big breath in. and out. All of your flexibility comes from your feet, so this is a great way to start your morning practice. Now we're going to take our hands out in front of us and just do some wrist circles while we're seated here. And then place your hands in front of you, tap your toes out. Reach your right leg out to the side, plant it down. Start to rock back and forth. And then walk your fingertips towards your knees, lift your torso up, fingertips high, breathe in, reach. And on the exhale, fold off over your extended leg. Crack your heart open, so peel your left shoulder back, gaze lifts. And on the exhale, drop your left hand down to the mat, open up. So your right arm's gonna take some big arm circles here. Switch directions, feeling every pop you have this morning. And then placing your hand down to the mat, walk it back through to center. Pull your right knee in, take your left leg out to the side, rock back and forth. Feeling a little stretch in your foot. And then walking your hands in, lift your torso up, fingertips reach. And on the exhale, fold off over your extended leg, peel your right shoulder back, gaze lifts. And on the exhale, drop your right hand down to the floor. Big arm circles with your left. Switch directions. And then come back through center. We're gonna do one more round of cat and cow, so breathe in, look up. Exhale, push it away. Come to your neutral tabletop, curl your toes under. You're gonna pick up your knees, so hover your table, press down into the mat to lift yourself a little higher. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. Take your hips back and press your heels into the mat. Breathe in, lift your heels up high, and on the exhale, drop it off to the right. Inhale back through center. And on the exhale, drop your heels down to the left. Pull through center. And on the exhale, glue your heels down here. Lift your right leg up high behind you. And then you're gonna step your right foot behind your left, big bend in your left knee, and just pedal a little here. Feeling that stretch in your back right leg. And then lift your right leg up high again to the sky. Bend, stack, open your hip, and flip your dog. Big arm circle, both directions. And then come back through to your downward facing dog. Left leg lifts high. And on the exhale, step it down behind your right foot, stretching out the back of your left leg here. You can pedal your feet, or you can plant your left heel down as low to the mat as you can. Then lift your left leg back up to the sky. Bend your hips, stack your knee, and flip your dog. Big arm circles, both directions. And then make your way back to your downward facing dog. Walk your fingertips to your feet. Halfway lift, straight spine, gaze goes to the top of your mat. And exhale, fold. Walk your fingertips over to the right side. And then to the left. Come back through center. Halfway left. Fold. Rise tall, reach. And on the exhale, take your arms out to a cactus position. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Gaze is up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale. Next inhale, reach your fingertips high to the sky. Your right hand's gonna come around your left wrist. You're gonna pull yourself over to the right here. Pressing your hips forward, peel your shoulder back, inhale. And on the exhale, come back through center. Switching hands, left hand goes over right wrist, pull off to the left. Peeling open here, push your hips forward. And then come back through center. Forward fold, dump it down. Halfway lift. Fold. Big bend in your right knee. You're gonna keep your right hand planted, peeling your torso open, left arm comes to the ceiling. Inhale, reach your fingertips high so you slide your bottom hand up your leg. And on the exhale, take it down. Your left hand comes down, right arm goes up. Inhale, as you inhale, pulling your fingertips up your leg. And on the exhale, bring it back down. Halfway lift. Walk it out to a high plank. You're gonna hold yourself here, your fingertips underneath your shoulders or your wrists underneath your shoulders, pressing down into the mat, hold yourself high, and then you're gonna roll onto your toes, keep your elbows glued into your sides as you lower down for chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Roll back through upward facing dog. You're gonna glance off over your right shoulder and then back through center. Take it off over your left shoulder and then back through center. Pressing back to a puppy pose. You're gonna lift your hips up so your hips are directly over your knees. Your chin can come to the mat or your forehead. You're not sinking all the way back to your heels here. Your glutes are gonna stay right above your knees. One more big breath in and empty. Walking your hands in, neutral tabletop. You're gonna pick up your right foot, send it long behind you, left arm goes in front. Tap your fingers and toes down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend it long, and then crunch elbow to knee for 3, 2, 1. Send it long, and then step your right leg through here. You're gonna come to a low runner's lunge, so you pick up your back knee, both hands planted down. You're gonna start to bend and extend your front knee. As you bend, you look up, and as you extend, you look down, chin comes to your chest. Look up and down. Do it again, breathe in, look. Exhale, take it down. Track star. Rocking side to side here, getting into your hips. Maybe you crawl hand by hand down your mat. Maybe you work on balance today and you take your hands right to your heart, sitting back into your hips as you glide side to side. Maybe you roll your toes up on each side, peeling your calf open. Or maybe you rotate your full torso back to that low runner's lunge. Track star. And taking it to the back. Whatever feels best in your body here. And then take a wide-legged forward fold. You're gonna walk your hands behind your mat. Maybe taking hold behind your ankles. Start to take some neck circles here. And then tuck your chin right to your chest. Hands plant down on your mat, walk them forward. And then back. Halfway lift, airplane arms. Fold in. Rise tall, reach 5-star. And on the exhale, sink into a warrior 2 here. Reach your fingertips nice and far in front of you. Big breath in. And empty. reverse, side angle, reverse, extended side angle. Inhale, look up at your top fingertips here. In, out. Take it back, reverse. And then pinwheel all the way down. Step back, high plank. Push it downward facing dog. Roll through high plank. Downward facing dog. Roll through high plank. One more downward facing. And on your exhale, drop your knees down to the mat. Neutral tabletop. Your left arm's gonna come forward, your right leg's gonna go back. You're gonna tap your fingers and toes for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, reach. And then tuck your elbow to knee for 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, then send it long. Taking your hand down, step your right leg in between your legs here, in between your hands here. You're gonna bend and extend your front knee. As you bend, your gaze lifts. As you extend, your gaze goes down. And then switch, take it back, downward facing. Drop back to your tabletop, your left leg's gonna come forward. And then you're gonna take your bend and extend here. Just going back and forth. Your left leg's in front of you here. Hold yourself high, and then you're gonna track it out. Track star. Thinking about sitting back into your hips as you glide back and forth, bringing in a little different perspective, a little different feeling. And then stop for a wide-legged forward fold. Right hand plants down, left arm's gonna peel open. Inhale, reach. And on the exhale, drop it down. Inhale, switch. Breathe in, reach. And on the exhale, plant. Halfway lift, airplane arms. Fold in. Rise tall, 5-star, big reach. Exhale, relax. Warrior 2, twist your front foot towards the front of the room, bend your knee, gaze goes past your fingertips, and then take it back, reverse. Side angle, elbow, thigh. Reverse, reach back. Extended side angle, inhale, look up. And on the exhale, take it back. You're gonna take a pinwheel all the way down. High plank, downward facing dog. High plank, downward facing dog. High plank, downward facing dog. Roll through to your tabletop here. Your left leg's gonna go behind. Your right arm's gonna go forward. Crunch it in, elbow to knee. For 3, 2, 1. Extend your arm out, your toes back. You're gonna tap it down for 3, 2, 1. Come back to your neutral tabletop. You're gonna sit back for a child's pose. Now you can rest right here for a minute, or you can widen your legs, taking your feet out to the sides for frog. If you have a knee pad, or if you want to fold your mat over to make this a little more comfortable, your toes are facing in opposite directions, your hips are open for frog, and you relax down into your mat. Coming to your breathing here, one big inhale and one big exhale. Do it again, fill up. Empty. Slowly making your way out. You're gonna take your right leg forward for lizard lunge. Your left leg extends back. So you've got your right leg bent. Your knee is directly over your ankle. If you have blocks that you want to place underneath your hands here or underneath your elbows, now's a great time to include them. Otherwise, settle in. Take a big breath in. Empty. Send your breath wherever you're feeling tension or strain. And then try to soften anywhere in your body. Maybe you can release some tension in your shoulders. Maybe you can loosen your grip in your hands. Yeah, just staying for one more inhale. And on the exhale, we're gonna reach back, taking a quad stretch. Your front arm can stay on the block, but opposite hand reaches back to opposite foot. Peel your shoulder back, hinge your hips forward, breathe in, and empty. You're gonna take a half or full split here, so you're just extending your front leg, reaching for your toes if you're in your half split. If you want to go for a full split, stepping it out a little bit. Maybe utilizing the blocks on either side. Your hips directly underneath your shoulders here. Sitting up nice and tall. Big breath in. And empty. Maybe you flex and point your front toes. Or you roll your front heel side to side. And then you come in for a half pigeon. So you're gonna take your right kneecap down to the mat. Keeping your shin parallel here. You can slide a block underneath your front hip. Take your hands down to your mat. And just breathe in. Slowly making your way out, we're gonna bring our left leg to the front of the mat. Your right leg's gonna go back down onto your knee pad. Your left leg up, heel right underneath your kneecap. Making sure that you're nice and aligned here before taking yourself down. If you're using blocks, maybe you adjust their setting, making it a little lower. Bringing you a little closer to the ground. Let your neck drop down. Release the grip in your hands. And then make your way up for a quad stretch. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Utilizing the block underneath your front hand. Hinge your hips forward. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your shoulder back. Do it again, fill up. And empty. Half or full split here. So just extending your front leg. Pulling towards your toes. Or stepping your front heel out, taking your back leg a little further behind you. Utilizing blocks if you have them, making sure your shoulders are directly over your hips. Breathe in and empty. Start to flex and point your front toes, bringing in a different sensation here. And rock your heel side to side. And then make your way out. We're gonna take half pigeon on the other side. So your left foot, heel toes across your mat. Your left hip can come to a block, maybe your elbows. And just ground back in. Maybe you can lose your block this time or take your elbows down to the mat. And then slowly unraveling, make your way down to your back. We're going to take one bridge. If you have a block and you want to use it for a supported bridge, you're going to place it right behind your hips. Otherwise, roll your shoulders behind you, lift up your hips here, take your fingertips together. You can take the block underneath your hips. You can try to dial it up to its highest setting, and then let yourself fall down, relaxing into the block. Breathe in and out. One more big breath. Exhale. And then take it down. Hug your knees in tight, rock side to side. Happy baby. Take your hands to the outsides of your feet. You're going to glue your lower back into the mat. So think about pressing your lower back right down and in. Hold yourself still here. And then you can add a rock. Gentle motion side to side. Now send your right leg long in front of you, left leg hugs into your chest. Peel your left leg open to the left, and then cross it over your body for a spinal twist. Gaze off over your left shoulder, cactus out your left arm so your left fingertips hit the mat. Big breath in, and empty. Do it again, fill up, and let it go. We're gonna switch, taking your right leg in, drop your left leg long. Before crossing over, right leg pulls out to the right. And then send it over your body for spinal twist. Glance off over your right shoulder, cactus out your right arm, and take your left hand to your right knee, bringing you a little closer down into the mat. Breathe in and empty. Shavasana. If you have blocks and you want to take them underneath your feet to prevent the compression in your spine and your back, and then lay down onto the mat. You can stay for as long as you want. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you again. Take care.